YouTube, what it do? It's your boy Steph, and we're back with another video today, man. So today's topic, we'll be talking about being on Earth is a luxury, but it has its cons. Steph, what do you mean by that? So we're sitting down here to do a mission, like I always tell y'all. I always tell y'all that because certain things I be trying to drill in y'all head, because a lot of people don't understand it or understand that when I say we was sent down here. Like no one, like everybody that is here, they are meant to be here. Like when people be like they was a oopsie baby or they was a mistake, woo woo, no you weren't. You were meant to be here, gang. God know who we sent down here. And being on Earth, planet Kai, you're on the physical level realm, because like there's different realms, because you got spirit realm, you got the dark realm, you have the light realm. Like it's different realms. We're just on the 3D level, because as you go up 3D, 4D, 5D, 6D, 7D, 8D, and so on, those are different vibrations. So we're on the lower level, so we are on 3D. So we're in the physical. So like we can do things that we couldn't do in the physical. So like touch and feel, eat, just a simple touch. Like it's the little shit that being here, because a lot of people take this shit for granted. And when people when they do shit like that, it's like they didn't really have anyone in their corner to really tell them, like, you're meant to be here. Like, don't do that. Like, your life is worth something, because all our lives are worth something. I don't care what situation you are in right now. You was meant to be here. And honestly, it's like a 50-50 split, because some of us were dealt like a good hand, and some of us were dealt a bad hand. So what do you mean by that? Good hand, being dealt a good hand, like you come from a loving family, you have work ethic, you can get things, like you have a good heart, you can get things just by like appearance and shit like that. People like looking at you, people like talking to you. What do you mean by a bad hand? You can not come from a loving family. You can grow up like kind of poor and shit like that, because I didn't grow up with a silver spoon in my mouth, but my mom made things happen for me. And you being dealt the bad hand, but it's like it's still a good thing though, because you being dealt this bad hand, that push you so hard to work so hard, so your kids won't have to go through that. So it's like you're breaking a barrier within your family, because why do you think they was like that? Because that's how they was treated, and then that's how they was treated, and like they got conditioned to do that and to pass down that generational trauma. And I made a video about generational trauma. And being here, it's an awesome thing. Like just the shit that you can do, man. You can watch TV. Like it's the little shit, bro. Like I keep telling you, it's the little thing. You can travel. You can go to another country if you want to. You can play video games. Eat what you want. Especially like when you get like into that adulthood and shit like that. Because I don't say grown and shit like that, because when you say shit like grown, you're basically saying you're grown. Like you have grown. Like you're done growing. No, you're always growing. You're getting 1% better every day. That's where maturity comes in. Because I know I'm still maturing as a person. I ain't shit but 24. Even though the whole calendar thing, that's a whole different topic. But you can go do activities, you can go to a basketball game, you can go to a football game, you can go outside, run, you can go outside, walk, you can go fishing, you can go hunting. It's the simple things, bro. Like, those aren't even big things. Those are simple things that you can do. Because it's accessible. Especially when you get to a certain age. Especially when you get to the age where you don't have to ask nobody shit. You can just do. Now, I understand if you letting someone know, like, where you're going and shit like that. You have to do that because anything can happen. And that's why I tell people, like, you have to be aware of what's going on around you. And you have to be aware of what you're doing and the places that you're traveling through and stuff like that when you do decide to go on trips and shit. But, like, you will, a con of being here. So you will experience heartbreak. You will experience transitioning, which is aka death. You will experience that to where, like, it'll hurt you. You will be depressed. You're gonna experience depression. You're going to experience being betrayed and things like that. Like, those are the cons to being on Earth. Like, you have to go through those things so you can level up as a person. So you leveling up as a person, you always leveling up. Always. Especially when you're going through your lesson. When you're going through your trials and errors, that's something my big sister Kaya always say. Bro, you're going to go through trials and errors. You going to do that. That's going to happen. Only thing that you can't control that. Only thing that you can control is how you respond. And how you respond, honestly, is the only thing that matters. Because another thing that's a luxury of being on Earth, you have free will. Especially if you have, like, that family that stays on you, do this, and they try to put you in the best position to win. Because a lot of people don't have that. That's go back to when I tell you, some people were dealt a good hand, some people were dealt a bad hand. And when you're going through these things, you have to really understand that you're being taught a lesson. You're going through a lesson. You're going through an error. You're going through a trial. And just being able to learn from it and notice it if it ever comes back up, because God won't, like, he'll send the same test at you just to see, like, he'll just test the waters. He'll just test the waters and try to see, let me see if this motherfucker gonna do this shit. Let me see if they gonna fuck up how they did last time. Let's see if they really learned. Like, he talking to the other people around him. So let's see if this motherfucker, let's see if he learned. Okay, he learned. Okay, he understand. Okay. That doesn't mean he won't send it back at you again, though, because you have to understand, when people are trying you, that's him testing you. He's trying to see what you gonna do. Cause God, he works through people. He works through different things. He works through situations. He works through the system. Even though we're in the Matrix, he still has a hand. So it's like, when you go through these things, you have to be able to understand them, learn how to respond to them, and just being able to elevate from that shit. That's the only thing that matters, bro. How you react. Because he gave you free will. When he sent you down here and you started to get old, you can do what you want. But there's always something that people always tell us. Consequences of what you're doing. You have to understand that. If you're not moving righteous, karma gonna come back. Karma ain't nothing but consequences. So let's say if you fuck over a person, someone's gonna come in your life and it's gonna be all good and gravy in the beginning. Then that's when karma gonna come back. You thought I forgot you? Smack you dead on the back of your neck. Every time. And it's like, when karma do that, you have to understand karma gotta get its lick back every time. That's why I say them up there, they understand like the laws of the universe. Cause y'all do understand there's laws and rules of the universe. So basically doing something to a person and thinking it ain't gonna come back, it's gonna come back. But what they do, they put it in your face and it go past a lot of people's it go to their subconscious. So you hearing them, but you're not really hearing them. So it's like, they can be like, shit, we told them. So that's how they get skipped. They get skipped when they do shit like that. Because they gonna put it in the commercials. They gonna put it in the movies. All that shit. Those are the laws. Well, that's one of the laws of the universe and shit like that. Because I'm still learning my damn self. I'm a conspiracy theorist. The shit people think that's normal, I know it's not normal. But I keep that to myself because a lot of people don't understand it. But yeah, bro, like, in those situations that I just told y'all, the things that y'all gonna go through, he's gonna send them multiple times to see if you really grown. He's gonna see if you set boundaries. He's gonna see if you're going to protect your peace. He's gonna see, is this motherfucker still desperate? Because there are people out here that are desperate for people to be around them. And that's not always their energy amount. That can just be a regular nice person that don't really talk to people. That's why I tell y'all, bro, talking to people is not a requirement thing. You have to do it at work. Of course, you're at work. You're at a place of business. That's where you make your chicken at. But outside of that, outside of work, you don't have to talk to no one, bro. I understand you got family. Of course, talk to your family. Of course, you gotta talk to your family. Your homies, talk to your homies, bro. Cause they basically family. They're like an extension. They're like an extended family, bro. They're a part of your family. They're a part of your circle. And you have to understand that, bro. And that's what I always tell people, bro. Always protect your peace at all times. That's why I always put that clip at the end of the video of my favorite two favorite Naruto characters. I tell y'all, read that when I put it in there. Just read that little text that I put in there. Always protect your energy, gang. Protect your peace. Peace and energy go together, bro. They're basically the same thing. They're just different words and shit. But yeah, bro, like, being here is a luxury. You get free will. You can do what the fuck you want. You just gotta make sure when them lessons come. When those lessons come, you better be ready. I love y'all. Free Rashad Jamal. Still gone.